again. I met a man, brothers and sisters, a man who had the fire of divine light and truth in his mouth. And when that man spoke to me, he spoke to me through Malcolm. Malcolm was his spokesman. He made Malcolm and brought him from prison and formed him and made him a giant in the earth.
That's right.
But that word found me. Since light is the essence of my being and yours, when the light touched the light of me, it was light upon light. And I became resurrected mentally from the grave of ignorance of a world that is considered death. And I submitted to God. And when you look at us, Muslims, look at their faces. You see light in their skin. That ain't grease. That ain't baby oil. That's light. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. It's light. Look at my face. It's light in me. Why? Because the light in truth has captured the light in me, and now it's light upon light, and the same light is in you, but you must be touched by the light of truth, which you have already been touched today, but now it's up to you to accept it and then live according to it. And I'm telling you, when I accepted that light and allowed it to discipline my life, I broke down as a Negro. I broke down as a colored boy. I was broken down as a singer of song and dance. But while he was breaking me down, he was building me up according to the Holy Spirit contained in the Word. And so I threw away my reefer, which I used to smoke. I threw away my gambling, my cigarette. I stopped drinking. I stopped chasing women. I stopped eating the wrong kinds of foods. I used to love pork chops. I used to love hog head cheese. But after the light touched me, I left Piggly Wiggly alone. And I would advise you from this day forward, leave that nasty hog alone. It is an ugly thing, and it is an unclean thing. And this is the house of God. You must put the best in your house. Don't be going out. Sorry about this, McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. Don't be putting all that garbage in this holy house. Get the best that the earth produces and put it in the best that the earth produced. And you'll find yourself looking better, thinking better. You looking at a man squeezing 60. I'm getting close enough to hug 60. Check me out. Oh man, look at this. Now if you look in my face, just look at me. I ain't had no facelift. Some of you saying, I knew he was the devil. You wouldn't say, I knew he met God. But look, just look. He's young. Yet he's older, not old. For over 20 years, I eat one meal a day. Many on this rostrum are eating once every other day. Because you don't have to eat as much as you eat. Well, I'm a doctor, and I know you should eat 3 meals a day. Yeah, doc, and you die just as fast as your patients. Because you don't know nothing about real medicine. I know. You're a good doctor. Now don't think that I'm not respectful of your medicine. Because if I get sick, I sure come see you. But I just want you to know, doctor, you really haven't come into the science of real medicine yet. You got a long way to go. And that's not putting you down. That's telling you you got a long, long way to go. Because you're not preserving life with drugs. You don't preserve life with pills. You preserve life by knowing how to feed life from the same source that built life up in its natural state and not in a synthetic state. But we'll get to that at another time. And so, family, you got to decide whether you want life or whether you want death. And there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ends thereof are the ways of death. And so the world has attacked me as a bigot, a racist, an anti-Semite. Why did they do that? Because they're afraid that you will hear truth from my mouth and wake up, and they will never be able to control you again. Thank you for listening, and may God bless you as I greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum. Brothers and sisters, before you leave, let's have prayer together. We're going to go right now. Let's have prayer together. Tomorrow's a holiday. I guess every day is no Labor Day for us, right? Let's have prayer together. Before you leave, can I ask you a question? Those of you who listened to what we said tonight, how many of you believe that what you heard tonight, that it is the truth and is good for us as a people? Would you raise your hands? Brother shouted out, I know it's true. Those of you who believe it's true, I'd like to ask this. How many of you, regardless of your persuasion, if you can see Brother Farrakhan is not a hater, a bigot, an anti-Semite, but is somebody that really wants to see us as a people get up and humanity get up. And let me ask, how many of you would be willing to unite with me and let's go build for the good of our people? May I see your hand? Would you raise them up real high? Would you hold them up and would you say after me, I believe in Moses and the Old Testament. I believe in Jesus and the gospel. I believe in Muhammad and the Holy Quran. I bear witness that there is but one God, whose proper name is Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. You know what? What you just said brought together Muslims, Christians, and Jews in one family. Because when you believe in Moses and the Torah, Jesus and the gospel, Muhammad and the Quran, you believe in the unity of all the family of faith. So from this day forward, when you go out that door, you can go back to your churches wherever you belong if that's where you're comfortable. But look, don't say, I'm a Baptist, he's a Methodist, this one's Episcopalian, that's a Muslim, that's a Hebrew. I'm through it. Only this way is the way to God. All of it is from God. And all of it is designed to take you to God. The thing you must remember is not denomination or name of faith will save us. It is submission to the will of God. All right? Are we together?